So you know that feeling when you're about to set off on an adventure you've been waiting years to take? Yeah, that's how I'm feeling right about now, and I hope you're feeling it with me. I'm so ready to take you all along this summer on one of my most epic road trips yet. This is episode 1 of my Great Northern Road Trip, so buckle up, passenger princesses, I'm taking you for a ride. Hello and welcome to the beginning of our journey to the Arctic Ocean. Over the next couple of weeks, I will be taking you guys on my solo journey to visit the small town of Tuttoyaktuk, or Tuk for short, located in the Northwest Territories of Canada. The first little stop we are making is to view some world-famous totem poles. The town we are currently visiting is called Gatineau. I'll put it up on the screen because I'm probably pronouncing it incorrectly, but this is the village of the Gitkasan people. It was the most culturally intact town due to its location between the Skeena and the Nass rivers, making it hard to access before roads were built. Thus, it has the largest number of intact totem poles of all the Tsimshian villages. Even so, today only 20 remain. These totem poles tell a story of a family's history as well as inherited rights to lands and resources. This is a way of passing down this information to each generation and make it known to other people. I would have loved to visit in the museum to learn more specific details about each of the totem poles, but unfortunately they were closed. However, I was in awe of the craftsmanship it took to carve these out of cedar logs. You can just feel the history beaming off of them even if you don't understand what they say. We heard something creeping in the bushes. I was like, oh my god, it's a bear. No, it's a chicken. Chicken that's got a lot of its feathers plucked off. Y'all, that chicken looks scary. I'm not into it. I just went to pull out some sunflower seeds and they got everywhere in here. Oh my god. Vehicle dwelling realities. Oh, that's gonna take me forever to clean. Okay, so this is how the first part of this road trip is going to go. We have started at the south end of the Cassiar Highway, or Highway 37. We are then going to head to Alaska. Yep, you heard it right. We're going back to Alaska. Hyder, Alaska to be precise. First, we must pass through Stewart, Alaska and cross the border. Alright, so here's the junction to get to Stewart. Today we will be going left towards Alaska. I just had to stop because I cannot believe this. This is so beautiful. Okay, so we have made it to Stewart BC, and now we are headed to Alaska. So you have to cross the border, you have to talk to a border agent on the way into Canada, but on the way out to Alaska, no. Hyder, Alaska. Yeah, not much to the town of Hyder, Alaska, but it is so cute and little. And we will be heading straight to the glacier. Water is just plummeting off of the mountains. Oh, that's so pretty. What the heck? This has been so fun so far. Yep. Oh, we made it to the glacier. It is huge, but we couldn't drive to all the way to where we were going because it snowed in. Williams Lake seems to be doing a lot better, so We're just taking a short little walk. And look at that, that's crazy. It's insane. Lots of other cars here right now. I think we'll just post up here for the night. Salmon Glacier, which sits around 4,000 feet in elevation, is the 5th largest in Canada, and it is the biggest glacier in the world that can be accessed by vehicle. The last period of glaciation for this glacier was about 14,000 years ago, and technically we aren't in Alaska anymore. We actually crossed back into Canada to get here, which makes me think borders are even less real than I thought they were before. When visiting a glacier, you can't help but imagine how they have carved the mountains and the valleys and created the landscape we know today. To think that in another 14,000 years, the glaciers will likely not be here anymore. They will have ceased to carve and form our planet. And oh, what a beautiful landscape they have carved. I feel so lucky to have witnessed such a massive piece of natural history. This glacier is a reminder that our planet is ever morphing and changing, and that we need to care for and respect her. Well, I couldn't bring myself to do anything too crazy. We've been driving a lot for the past couple days before I started filming this video. We also drove like 8 to 9 hours every day for 2 days in a row, so we're feeling pretty exhausted. William's definitely exhausted because even though he's riding in the back, he's still paying attention to what's happening and he can't like really get full sleep in. That plus the fact that it's 9 o'clock right now and it damn near feels like 4 p.m. It makes it really hard to sleep, and then the sun comes up super early, around like 4:50 I think is when the sun rises around here. So it's pretty hard to like sleep. This time of year I usually don't sleep a lot, but I'm gonna try to go to sleep right now. And tomorrow will be a new day. This might be the coolest glacier I have ever seen just because of how big it is. Like, I've never seen a glacier this big. And we didn't even get to drive the full length of this road. The glacier goes back way further than this. It's amazing. Anyways, we're gonna go to sleep. I am so tired from so much driving, and I'll see you guys in the morning. This is the view I woke up to. It's absolutely crazy that there's even a road here. The glacier is right there. Ducky's looking like he partied a little too hard last night. I honestly just like can't fathom how big this glacier is, like how much water this thing holds. This could probably single-handedly raise the levels of the ocean. That's how big it is. Now, Salmon Glacier may not raise the level of the ocean, but it is considered a natural hazard. Every year in July, Summit Lake, which sits higher than the glacier, breaks its ice dam and flows beneath the glacier, causing the levels of the Salmon River to rise about 4 to 5 feet. There's Canada over there, and right here is Alaska. I have horrible allergies, a side effect of spring/summer, but I think borders are so interesting. Like, literally on the other side, there's a completely different nation with different rules and laws and culture. And then right here, there's just a small little town of about 50 people that are American. I did read that the school kids go to school in Stewart and live in Hyder. Like, imagine like growing up between two countries like that. It's so interesting. Well, we made it back to Canada. I got asked a zillion questions. I got a lot of questions about if I work in Canada, and as long as I am not working for a company in Canada, I'm good. So I told them exactly what I do. So, and they were like, make sure you keep track of how many days you've been in Canada per calendar year, which is under 180 this year. And I always want to come back to Canada. And she's like, and they were like, don't mess it up because you won't be able to come back to Canada if you do. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I was going to have a shower here at this lovely little campground where the ratings say that the showers are really good, but the power's out in town and I'm off grid, so I wouldn't have known that. And so I guess we're going to skip the shower today. Seeing as everything's closed to cards, I used my last cash on stickers in Hyder. Had to get a sticker because when will I ever be back there? But I do not have any more cash, so that means I virtually cannot do anything in this town. So I am going to head out of town. We are on our way to Dease Lake now. Yeah, I guess we should start driving then. It's been short-lived here. Stuart is so cute. I highly recommend taking this detour. This town is so cute, and the people are just so friendly in Hyder too. I love small towns. This town is so cute and just so simple and sweet. I'm gonna go this way so that you guys can see a little more. But yeah, that's basically all there is to this town. There's one main street with a couple of buildings on it, but it's small. It's cute. Not much to this town. Yeah, all the power's out, so there's not much I can really do in this town, so I guess we'll start driving. I'm kind of sad to leave. I like Stuart. It's cute. This is like, if I was Canadian, I would consider living in a place like this because it's so beautiful, and like working in tourism or something. With me, William. William, you're in my shot. He's in my shot. He's been so lovey. It's because he's in pain. Oh, we might have pushed it a little too far going on that walk earlier, huh, William? No more. I thought your leg was doing better. Oh, you're so cute. How am I supposed to move, William? When you're being so adorable. Huh? Oh my gosh. Why are you being so cute? Alright, perfect. This will help everybody kind of visualize how far I have to drive. I started out here on, I think it was Friday. I drove all the way to the start of Highway 37, which is the Cassiar Highway. Then I drove all the way up here yesterday. Stopped here for a second, and that's where I turned to Stewart and went to Hyder, and then drove another 20-ish K plus to the glacier. And I drove all the way back out here, got some gas here, and now I am here. We have to make it all the way. We're gonna stop in Cassiar to see that abandoned ghost town. Come back out, we're gonna go paddle on Boya Lake. And then we're gonna go all the way back up to here. and then all the way across to Whitehorse. And that is part one of this trip. So far it has been so fun. I am so happy and grateful to be on this trip this time of year too. It's just so beautiful seeing all the flowers come out, and yeah, it's a very like nice energy too, being around other people who are touring through. And yeah, there's lots of motorcycles around, which is cool to see, and it has been such a good trip so far, and I'm only on like day 3 or 4, I don't know. I think all the days are gonna start blending together, especially because the sun is out until like 11 up here. It doesn't really set until probably like 11:30, so I feel a little bit wild and out of sorts and not sleeping a lot because of the sun. But this is that time of year where everybody gets a little bit manic, for lack of a better word. Anyways, I should keep driving. I need to eat some salad. I'm gonna eat my food inside because everybody and their mother has been reminding me that the bugs are gonna be bad, and yes, the bugs are pretty bad up here. That is accurate. Everyone who's left a comment warning me about that, you're not wrong. Make sure you're subbed because next week, here's a giant field. Let's not go inside there. Don't let this pretty beach deceive you.